We ready?
Look like Link's on that picture. It looks like Link's trying to look down at your camera where I've got you set.
Link's looking at my knob. Hi guys, welcome back to the Hill Project. We are back after about 100 days. I think we're about 100 days ish since we've actually filmed something together. We are doing the reacting to last year's predictions. We had last year's predictions after Triple H took charge, when Vince wasn't about, and then this year he's back again, but Trips is still in charge. So we're just going to sort of react to what we predicted would happen in Trips' first year in charge of the WWE. Is that about it, boys? Have we got to give any fair warnings about how bad Pete's predictions were? Because they were dog shit. Dog shit. Yeah, yes!
They weren't.
Mate, they were as bad as your gameplay on Only Up.
No.
Wank is the word. Wank. Do we have to get our dicks out?
Yeah, no, we have to spend another year together.
Sorry,
why was that way you went? And the loser.
But do we have to get our dicks out?
That's for the winner.
No.
Oh.
Why was that where you went with that? Like,
just looking for excuses to get my dick out, alright?
For a reason.
Yeah. Recently, Vince has retired. Triple H and Stephanie McMahon have taken over, essentially, along with sort of the likes of Nick Khan, sort of help run the company. So Link came.
that wasn't a prediction, in fairness to you, Dan. So we're not going to penalise you for that.
No, good.
I would.
But it was wrong because he clearly did retire, and Stephanie fucked up. So
She went about 3 days later.
But to be fair, at the time, I think you both agreed with me that that was the way that the company was going. It was
that was the way that the company.
Yeah.
That was the way they were saying it was going.
Yeah.
So, meh.
Yeah.
Meh. Came up with the idea of why don't we predict between now, the 5th of August, and the 5th of August next year, 2023.
Well, let's okay, we're a bit early.
We're 11 months.
I can work with that.
Still up and Pete's could happen yet.
First year run, isn't it? From this SummerSlam to next SummerSlam. That's his first year in charge.
Mine.
There's nothing that Pete said was going to happen.
Logan might get his US title shot.
Things that might happen in this next year. So,
I mean, in my...
Pete, would you like to start?
Well, I don't
I've got one
that's
that's I reckon is going to happen quite soon.
Oh, go on, Em.
So I said soon.
Oh, God, here we go. Here's one that Pete thinks will happen soon. You ready, Pete?
I think it was Logan.
I think you're right.
Start with that. I reckon the best thing that's going to happen is we're going to get a brand split. Very soon.
Can I get what, sorry?
A brand split.
A brand split. We already have a brand.
Yeah, we already have a brand split.
We have Raw and SmackDown, and he wants specifics.
We're going to get we're going to get a draft.
A draft. Right, okay.
So we're going to reaffirm the brand split.
Yes, and we're going to get Randy Orton stand on Raw, and you're going to get Riddle sent over to SmackDown.
Okay.
So the first thing that's going to happen, I think, Randy Orton's going to go, right, I'm going to call out Roman for the WWE title. And we're going to have that rivalry set up, and this could lead to Orton maybe getting another title and push him closer to the Flair record.
Oh, your obsession with this number.
Yeah,
we've
not had
it.
Randy got injured.
So I've got a question.
Yeah.
You said he's going to challenge for the WWE title. Is he challenging for the WWE title? Or is he challenging for the WWE Universal title?
What about the Undisputed?
The Universal's over on SmackDown, isn't it?
So you're saying that he's taking one?
They're both. So he's only going to challenge for one.
He's going to challenge for one belt.
Okay.
He's going to say, "I'm on Raw. I want the Raw title. The Raw title deserves to be on Raw."
All right. I mean, that wasn't a terrible guess. Some of that.
Well, no.
The brand split happened.
Yeah.
Only just recently, but it has happened now.
Who was it? He was saying it was Randy was going to challenge for the title.
Yeah.
How do you know what? I think
he will when he comes back.
Yeah, at the time.
But it'll be on Raw.
I genuinely think throughout the year that we've just had, I think we would have done if he hadn't got that injury. I do.
Also, he did say Randy Orton on Raw. Challenging for the belt on Raw, which technically there is a belt on Raw now, which is Seth's belt,
which didn't exist then. So
which didn't exist then,
we'll
but
let
we'll
Pete
give
off
you
a little
that.
bit,
We'll
yeah.
give you that. If Randy comes back, I do see him going into that title picture, and he probably will be Raw with Seth.
Definitely.
So,
But it would have
I
to
mean-
happen before SummerSlam.
yeah, it's not going to happen before SummerSlam. Sorry,
No,
may happen. He may actually return at SummerSlam, ironically, but
Yeah,
it's not going to happen before.
I think.
I don't think before.
Riddle has gone to SmackDown though,
He did.
Alright.
so I mean, you got Riddle going to SmackDown, and you got
The draft.
the brand split.
The-
However, this was all one prediction,
Yeah.
and
It
Randy
was.
Orton hasn't won the title, so
It was.
So we'll just give you a. I think that's almost like a. I'll give you a.
we'll give you a pat on the back, but you ain't getting
Yeah,
a point.
that's what I was thinking. I wasn't even thinking of pat. I was thinking I might just place my hand on his back and then take it off again. It's not a singular pat, if you will.
A singular pat.
I'll take a pat.
Almost like a push down the stairs.
Lincoln take a pat. Kathy.
He would.
That's a whole nother day.
I miss Pat McCann.
Roman Reigns will surpass 1,000 days as Universal Champion. Just Universal Champion. So I think he could lose the WWE. That takes you to the 4th or 5th of June. So he's still got another couple of months then that he could lose it at SummerSlam. But that's my prediction, that the Universal belt he will hold until that time. So 4th or 5th of June.
So through Mania next year.
Mhm. But he'll lose the WWE.
That's a brave pick.
But he'll surpass 1,000 days to cement his place in WWE history for pretty much ever.
I mean, I think he's already done that, let's be honest.
He has, but I mean, 1,000 days does it, doesn't it? That's only 300 days. That's only till June next year. I say only.
We're in August.
I
Well,
think 300 days.
entire
He's going
year.
to make 800 days easily.
Yeah.
I don't see him making it to 1,000. I'm sorry. I think he's going to lose it at Mania.
Fucking did. I'll be honest, the only reason I was looking forward to doing this reaction because I knew it would
Yeah,
fly.
Because you knew you got one.
I was like, fuck yeah! I don't remember any of my other predictions.
I don't remember
You've
any
done
of
well
my
with that one.
predictions, so.
And how mad to think it's now probably the biggest bit of the storyline he's been involved in. And he's had the belt for over 1,000 days. This storyline is mental.
Oh, it's the best thing, in my opinion, that's happened for a very long time in WWE.
Yeah.
For storylines, at least, anyway.
Yeah.
You did say with the potential of losing it at SummerSlam.
Did I actually say that then? Okay, that would be huge, wouldn't it, if he loses to Jay? Because I actually said the other night on SmackDown, I said, right, because the entire time, we both now have said, don't think now's the right time to lose it.
You've now said the other
I
day, you
said on
it's time.
SmackDown,
You did.
just go on, that I was like, now's the time. I feel like Jay is the one to dethrone him. I think it should happen this month. Or start of next month. That'd be mad, wouldn't it, if I've almost doubled down without even realising it. Only got.
Triple H enjoys signing talent. He just does. And what free agent is hotter right now than Bray Wyatt? I think he's coming back. I think he's coming back by
He came back,
SummerSlam
didn't
next
he?
year.
Yeah.
I got that one.
Yeah.
I can't say any fairer. That's it.
I'll be honest, I have to give it a 5 because of my prediction.
I think we're going to get a 4 for that. And it would be crazy for someone not to snap at Bray Wyatt.
Adam Scher and Eric Rowan re-signed as well.
Didn't get Rowan.
That's his bold. Didn't get Rowan.
Only missed one.
Didn't get Rowan. Gutted. It's bold. It's bold. I'm well aware it's bold.
I was tempted to bring Strowman into one of my predictions at some
Gutted.
point, somehow.
Just annoying that we didn't get Rowan as well, because we spent half the year watching Strowman followed by his missus.
Yep.
It's just annoying that we didn't get Rowan as well, because I'd have been well to get 2 out of 2 there.
What a tag team to have as well. The potential was there for them to team up. It was so good.
But much like Pete, you bundled your shit together, and now you get 1 point. No, you get a pat on the back.
Yeah, I think, but to be honest, if I said, again, Bray Wyatt coming back, I was a bit like, okay, fine. But, like, I don't know, when I was writing them out, I was like, Adam Scherb, now Braun Strowman again, coming back. I was like, not as much of a prediction as I wanted to do. I was like, I'm going to go sort of balls on the table, let's go for a bit of a bigger one.
Yep.
I think at the time, Braun Strowman prediction for Braun Strowman to come back was probably a more
More
out
of a
there
shock.
one than Bray coming back.
Yeah.
Because obviously, Strowman's, I mean, he's a former world champion, but he's not to the level of Bray Wyatt.
No, and he's certainly not for selling
And-
wise anyway.
And
He had just signed his deal.
and he's just been an idiot
Yeah.
outside while he was away. So
When
The thing was, he had just joined up with.
He'd just gone to create a
Controlling Light.
narrative.
Yeah, that was it.
When I said the draft coming up,
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
someone's going to get drafted to SmackDown, and they're going to make a big push for the Universal title.
Oh, who was that?
And I think it's going to get lost. It's going to be a match that happens at Mania, and it's going to be Cody versus Roman. And I think you're going to get him losing both belts, and that will be the second one.
Did he? Hang on.
Both matches don't happen at
Pause.
Mania.
Pause.
I'd like to
Pause.
see
I've gone for Cody to win both.
But he also said to draft it to SmackDown. No. Did
Yeah.
Cody not get drafted
He
to
did,
Raw?
Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
he did.
So,
Yeah, you drafted. You got the Mania match right there. If you'd have
Yeah.
just predicted that Cody would take on Roman at Mania, you'd have got the win.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think this is going to be interesting to see what predictions you for the next year.
The worst part is he's still going, so he's probably going to say something else that's stupid as well.
Yeah.
Well, no, I was just like, well, I mean, it's a 2-night show now. Isn't it? So-
Yeah, and I think you'll get one night, and Roman will end up losing both titles.
Okay. You were wrong.
You were wrong.
Yeah,
Not to
Cody
rub it in,
will end
you
up
were
as
wrong.
Universal champion.
Wow.
I was having fight night 1 and night 2.
Okay, so what's the prediction here?
That Cody comes back and calls out on SmackDown and calls out Roman and has the feud with Roman.
Right,
hang on. Hang on. This is where I'm getting.
Cody beats Roman for the Universal title at Mania.
Right, that's his prediction.
Right.
It didn't happen.
Sound. You. Because I was about to say pause because he did call him out on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Not Raw.
But
called-
he's also said that he predicts that he'll win.
Yeah, he'll beat it.
that was the prediction.
I mean, if the Fiend comes back, and we've got this weird, like, mythical kind of beastie type character,
Danhausen.
what else could we use to maybe combat that? And I think
And how's
that we're going to see the Fiend more, and I think that Balor's going to get another push.
Ooh.
That's my big
hang
pick
on.
here.
Is this
Is that Balor is going to go back into the main event scene?
so? Demon Balor.
Demon at some point is going to come back.
Do you think we're
And that
finally
we're
going to get that
Finn
match?
back into the top
Pause.
of the card.
Hold on. What's the back?
How the fuck have you just done that? You've won from
My prediction is Demon will happen at some point again, which it has done.
No,
And Finn Balor will be back in the main event,
you
which it
started
was.
You
not
said for
talking about
Bray.
Bray Wyatt.
So
Then
you'll be
you're-
pinned down about a prediction, and you'll pin it down at Bray. I reckon.
No, because my thinking was that eventually we'll get the feud there between Bray Wyatt and the Demon and the Fiend go against
The
each
worst
other
bit
again.
is if you come out and say that what your main prediction is going to be the Fiend versus the Demon,
You're wrong. Yeah.
you're wrong.
Yeah, but that's not what I said.
Let's just continue.
Hold on,
Just
we'll continue,
double check
just
and
in
make sure
case.
we clarified it.
Hang on, I'm going to go back because I clarified it.
No. When we
if-
ask
Is
you,
that
we'll
Balor
ask
is
you,
going to go back
what is
into
your
the main
prediction?
event scene?
So Demon.
Mine was all right.
Demon-
With
Demon at
Cody
some
been on
point.
SmackDown.
Is going to come back.
Do you think we're
and then
finally
we're
going to get that
Yeah,
match?
but your back prediction was into that he was into winning the belt.
Right,
top-
so listen
top
to the main
of
bit.
The card. Which is
Remember the
where it
hype?
belongs,
I'll give the
to be
numbers.
honest.
Remember the hype for that
Clarified
match
that.
that we thought was going to happen before?
Yeah, but then he got the mumps because, let's be honest though, Bray was planning on being Sister Abigail for that match.
was.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
I'm good.
Find something
I'm good
that
with
Cody's
that.
saying
It'd be good if we
is
actually
wrong.
do
So
get a
your
proper
prediction
match.
is that he comes back. That we get. So Bray's
That
obviously
we
come
get
back
a Demon Finn appear at some point over the next year,
against the
and
Fiend.
that Finn himself is pushed more back
I
into the main
fucking
event.
hate you. Oh, so nothing to
Okay,
do with the
yeah.
Fiend. Nothing to do with the Fiend.
Not necessarily as
Okay.
no, it's
Okay.
nothing to do with the Fiend.
Okay.
You don't
All
know,
right.
no.
Yeah. If that's just the way you. How did you
The
do
Fiend
that
bit-
one?
the
That
Fiend
really
bit was the
pissed me
Fiend.
off. It's the fact he started off talking about Bray, and I'm thinking, okay, it's another Bray prediction. We're getting the Fiend. And I'm like, to be
No.
fair, even now,
No, because my
even now I'm going,
logic.
that's probably not far off. That's pretty fucking close. And then he's just whipped out the Demon Finn, and he's fucking right about that because we did have Demon Finn. Didn't we had him at
Yeah, we've
He
had
did.
Demon
in
Finn.
the cell, didn't we, or something? He did
Yeah,
the
when he
whole.
got injured.
He did the whole.
Yeah.
When he's laying on the floor shit, I was like, what the fuck?
But
is
that
this?
was the big bit, was whether you were going to have Fiend versus Bray. Your main prediction, you went, no, nothing to do with a Fiend. That was the key bit. You
That
done
wasn't the prediction.
No,
Yeah, you say-
100%. But
that was a reason that I saw it happening, was for them to come back and bring Demon Finn, because they want to do Demon Finn versus the Fiend. They wanted to do that for a long time. My prediction didn't want to go that far because I don't think that rivalry would have happened at this point. I just wanted it to go. That I do think that will be on the cards at some point in the future.
no, I 100% agree, because I clarified. I said that Roman could lose at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
But obviously that's not part of the prediction. But it was just the fact that you started with the Fiend
and ended with no, it's nothing to do with the Fiend.
like,
So you got that exactly.
Yeah, because that was my logic in thinking that would be the push back into that scene as well. Okay, well, let's change direction and go back again. So Pete.
Okay. I think we're gonna have. You'll get to the end of the prediction. By the end of this, you'll work out the full prediction. We're gonna have Ciampa win. Ciampa's #1 contender now for the US title.
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna have him win that. And then you're gonna have Logan come out.
Oh, I haven't got this.
You're gonna have Logan come out, have a confrontation with the Miz, and he says to the Miz, "I've beat you. I'm after him." And you're gonna have Logan Paul as the US title. He's gonna be US champion.
I mean, it's not.
He got world title.
Ciampa since then.
Ciampa and Logan, I think, could be a good match.
Okay, at the time, that was quite viable because they were in that story around.
I know.
Ciampa, the Miz, and Logan.
Since then, that's fucking hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At the time, it made sense though.
Logan got a world title match before that.
He did.
So what? Hang on, let's break it down. So you're saying that he's going to win the US?
He's going to become the US
because
champion.
Ciampa's going to beat. So you say Ciampa's beating Lashley, and then Lashley's going to, and then Ciampa's going to drop the belt to Logan.
To Logan Paul.
So you're saying that is your prediction, is it?
Pete, that is so fucking precise. By the way, this is not AEW. We can't predict title lineage like this, mate. Fucking hell.
It would have worked.
AEW wait for where people get injured or whatever. WWE will not.
It would have worked.
You were too precise again, mate.
Yeah, well, I've tried to not be this time. If we don't,
in fairness, even with that, your end result, what didn't happen anyway. So
yeah,
just the fact that Ciampa was even in a prediction anywhere.
Right,
it's mad based on a year later.
Whatever points you give me for this, if I'd have turned around and said that Logan, within the next 6 months, is going to get a world title match against Roman Reigns, I would have got a lot of fucking less.
Yes, but if you clarified it was a Saudi, I think you would have actually probably got more than whatever we give you now, if I'm being completely honest. Because we all know that Saudi is a country. It's a house show, is what I meant. Yeah. It's a house show. It's easy throwaway. It's a nice chance for them to give some other people some rest, but put Logan on a pay-per-view. It worked, but beautifully, to be fair. It was just what they needed. It needed a little break from storyline, and now we've ended up with what we've got because they had these random couple of title shots to prolong it.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that does tie in with one of mine, which was I've got 6 written down. One of mine was that I wanted to see the mid card belts pushed more, and that kind of ties in with that. So
okay,
yeah.
Well,
yeah, I mean, he's going to end up with a belt at some point, isn't he?
He's going to. And the US title for Logan is...
Yeah, Logan having the 24/7 actually would be great.
That would work.
That would be fucking fantastic. And he could actually bring something to the belt.
Yeah.
The fact it could appear on his podcast. And
I stand by that fucking
all across
I think he could have actually saved the title. For the record, he could have actually saved that title.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
But that is just so funny now that they just. I think it was literally weeks. It's not a prediction, so it's fine. It's literally weeks later. It was binned, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, it was quite
a while after.
A couple of months.
Yeah.
SummerSlam. All 3 of Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, and Tommaso Ciampa will win a singles title. All 3. That is my almost dead
none.
No.
None.
None of the main. It could be
if we said title shot,
US or
3. Tommaso Ciampa.
Title shot, I've done it.
Finn and
with the exception of Ciampa, of course.
Cody and Kevin. Did I say Finn? I may have said Finn. I meant Cody.
No,
I think you said Cody.
I think you didn't say Cody. So,
okay, yeah. Cody, Kevin, and Ciampa is my 3, so they could win one of those 4 titles, I suppose. The US.
Kevin won the tags, but you said singles title.
Singles.
Here's my third and final one. So, I mean, I have got three more. But
I got a couple more as well. Might mention them just for a bit of fun.
Well, let's do another one afterwards. Just we'll do some mentions. We'll do some mentions. But my third one is, I mean, we've already started it. That we're going to get more focus on the women's division.
Yep.
We're going to actually start having women's matches that make sense. We're going to have more stories, and more into that. With one of my other selections here was that we're going to have more long-term storytelling.
I mean, that's going to be your decider for the year if we end up with actually more long-term
I'm not. No, right. So at the time, I would say that we did have for a short time, and it's gone downhill again more recently.
Was this after Slam? This was after Slam.
7th of August, I think he said.
He said
7th of August to the 7th of August.
So this was after SummerSlam.
Yeah.
So we had Bailey, Io,
the Bailey and Io, and everyone had just come back.
So I think technically we didn't have much more after that because that had already started. We haven't had anything else on top of that really. Also, this is funny that someone that gave this prediction is someone that for the last 3, maybe 4 pay-per-views, I don't think has actually sat and watched a single minute of women's wrestling properly.
Oh, it's terrible. It's so bad.
If you don't watch our live streams on Twitch, Link just does not watch the women's wrestling anymore. It used to be so good, the women's wrestling. Well, that's probably a bit over the
It used to be
Oh,
watchable.
it did. There was a time
I don't know
period
about
where women's
so
wrestling
good.
was really good.
It was enjoyable, but I don't know about so good. But yeah, it's nowhere near the level it was. So I don't know about that one, Link. I'm not sure. Again, that's not a prediction. That's sort of that's almost like an opinion prediction, which makes it a lot harder. There's no like actual stats say that prediction's right or wrong.
No, there isn't.
It's an opinion. It makes it harder.
I would argue that for the first half of the year, that they did put more focus on the women's division. That they were putting out more women's matches. That they were trying to push new women's stars like Liv Morgan. I can't think of any others that they've pushed recently, but they've pushed others. Io Sky's now being pushed again.
What? Nah.
I mean, big time pushed. What's her name? Rhea Ripley, compared to what she was before. Like, I'd argue that they have put more focus on the women's division.
She was already world champion by that point as well, though, mate.
You know, they've brought back obviously the shit. I would say up until Sasha and fucking Naomi leaving and trashing the women's division, that they'd actually built the women's division back again.
Before that,
and they did put a big focus on it, because if you remember, even Steph was out in the media and stuff talking about raving about women's division and stuff at the time when it first started, right at the beginning of this year.
Possibly, we're probably on the right trajectory to get your prediction right. But I think that we can look at the fact that Ronda lost the title to Charlotte Flair on a SmackDown. I think she got a rematch, and then that just disappeared as well. That storyline, that should have been a bigger thing, and it just wasn't.
I think even for Money in the Bank, they decided
it was great. Don't get me wrong, it was fucking brilliant that it happened, and it was probably one of the favourite moments of SmackDown in the last year. The Charlotte winning it out of nowhere.
I think even recently they used to have like the tag matches on the SmackDown tag title matches. Like this time was on the SmackDown before the pay-per-view, Money in the Bank. But like the women's matches, the championship matches built on there. It was like on the main show, and the women's title still. Saying that, they have started putting that long storyline at the minute with Asuka, Bianca Belair, and Charlotte. They're starting to build that longer storyline.
Yeah, but at the same time, we could easily have SummerSlam, and then that disappears again, like every other storyline is. But don't get me wrong, we've had a few storylines where they've come back to it later in the year, but I think that's more of a case of they don't know what to fucking do with these women.
Yeah.
So they've stuck them together because they don't know what to do.
It's a bit of a vague prediction otherwise, isn't it? But yeah, I think if the long term storytelling is actually being done, then yeah, I think you'd be right. And I agree. I think it will happen. If I'm being honest with you, mate, I think yours is almost a dead cert with it. Well, I was wrong as well. But there you go.
Well, it did happen. It did happen. To start with, it did happen.
Damn.
I'm gonna give it a 5.
Yeah, I'll give it a 5.
Sweet. So
They
I
were
think I got
pushing it the right
5-5,
way.
5-5, and 4-4. So I think I've won this, by the way.
Well, you
Just
know,
throwing that out there.
Such a dumb
that
statement.
is not how predictions work.
Yeah.
This is on what
Well, I
we
have won
think
it
is
anyway,
the
so
likelihood.
stop.
We
That was
think
such
it
a
might be
dumb
right. You've
statement.
won.
Yeah. Okay, so I won what we thought would win. I had the highest score out of what we thought would be
Yeah.
the winner, and I actually won.
So all you're saying is WWE is predictable. So
Yeah, that's what you've just said.
yeah,
That's really bad.
Well, for me, not for Pete.
no, clearly not.
I was trying to be out there a bit.
Go on, then. Would one of you like to do one? I'll do one.
Oh, we had some
I'll do
honourable
one.
mentions,
I've got
let's say
a
these then.
released list.
Oh,
So I've got 6 people that I think will be released.
but none of them have been
Oh.
released. None of
Just
them.
I thought about doing this.
Just a flip turn it.
I tried not to do this.
So I'm doing it because it's gonna happen.
We didn't
We're gonna
actually have to get any
releases.
releases.
We're gonna
Shit.
get. I don't know. We're gonna get at least.
don't-
Let's say at least 10.
I don't remember
releases
getting,
next year.
like-
Obviously,
It
I don't-
will happen.
No.
We've had a couple, but not
So-
many.
I wonder if this is
Of the main roster.
Go on,
anyway.
who you
So
got?
I've got Mace, or whatever he is now.
Nope.
Mace.
Mace.
You
Yeah,
shit,
then.
Marseille.
Yeah,
Marseille.
Marseille. Tozawa,
Akira Tozawa.
Oh. Humberto Carrillo, and Angel Garza,
Nope.
both being released.
Nope.
I got Shanky and Shayna
And
Baszler
no.
are my 6 to be
And no.
released.
I was tempted to bring Shayna into one of my
She
predictions.
wasn't lost, but she was
And
certainly
have her
wasted.
maybe tag with Ronda now she's turned heel.
I mean,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, Pete got a prediction, but it's
Long
supposed to
term,
be
I don't think,
honourables.
in my opinion.
Hey,
I'd be
if only
surprised.
you'd have put that in there.
That's why I didn't put it
Yeah,
in
but
there, that
you've
was
got
what I
too
thought.
much detail. I've been like, it's going to happen at SummerSlam, and then there's going to be 700 chickens surrounding the ring.
R-Truth's going to come out and just start skateboarding.
That's what I'm going to do this year. SummerSlam, there'll be a main event.
I'm waiting for Pete's,
That's one.
Pete's prediction for this year.
At SummerSlam, there'll be a main event. Well done, Pete. It's not the worst part.
There'll be a
It'll
co-main
probably still
event.
be, I was about to say, it'll probably still be wrong, because it'll be one of these fucking triple main event pay-per-views again, won't
Yeah.
it?
Debate whether to put in or not. Everyone's going about Ric Flair's record. Who's going to break Ric Flair's record? I reckon within the next year,
Ric Flair
Charlotte's
will
going
wrestle
to
again.
Charlotte's to become the world record.
Oh, it was so
Flair
close. She
I'd
was
be happy.
injured.
How many is she
Otherwise, I
behind?
reckon you'd probably be
She's
right.
Your
13,
honourables are
he's
better
on
than your
16.
actual ones.
So 3.
So within the next,
Honestly, if she hadn't gone out with injury this year, I think you probably would have been right.
Yeah, she would have won them.
Your honourables are better. I
Yeah,
balance
they
that.
are. And they're shorter and more precise, not
Yeah.
some rambling madman shite. She is gonna beat that record, no doubt, but it won't be this year. And also, I 100%. genuinely think the Ric Flair is going to wrestle again this year.
no.
He did.
God.
He did. I genuinely think that's going to happen.
I did put when I really want to happen, but I don't think it's going to happen. I couldn't see where it was going. A Drew and Gunther rivalry.
Yeah, but I mean, they've
Oh.
already started teasing that, haven't they? So
Oh, yeah.
I'd like that, but I couldn't see
See
where it
him,
was
but
going to go. So,
it's a nicer one. That one, I like that one.
yeah.
I mean, think about it this way. Maybe Drew wins the belt at Clash, and Gunther comes out and confronts him at Clash.
Oh, we hadn't had Clash at
I've
that
heard a
point either,
story
have we?
About Gunther, Sheamus, maybe.
No,
pushing
Clash
for
was
that
the next
match
pay-per-view.
at Clash.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, that'd work.
I've just said Sheamus pushing
Sheamus
for that
getting his
belt
match
at
against
Clash.
Gunther.
Not sure who I cheer for in that match either, because that would be a
Sheamus
hard
Gunther,
hitting
cool
affair.
Sheamus Gunther
Yeah.
at Clash.
That'd be a really cool match.
Please leave a like, share, subscribe,
Listen to him.
comment in
Do
your
it.
3 in the comments, not the description, because I do that every fucking time.
Do.
Or come and argue with us on Discord. Link
Our
right.
Discord's busy. Come find it. We've
It's
got our
not.
link to our
Come
link
make it
tree
busier.
in the description. It's down there.
Could be
It's picking up
busy.
again.
I think it's there everywhere. It might be find it in the fucking description. Link tree's there.
was angry.
Everything's there. Discord's there. Facebook's there.
Facebook's
TikTok's
not.
there.
Facebook's
Twitch
not
is
there.
there. It's all there.
That's my prediction.
We're here.
And we will
No,
catch
Facebook's still there.
you next
Oh yeah, the
time
Facebook page is still there.
when we're there.
Yeah.
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 Not here.
Yeah. Catch you in the next one.
Yeah.
You gotta wait for that last bit, mate. That last bit.
If we had
always
it.
makes me giggle.
We didn't always
We
have it.
definitely had it. Wales still isn't fucking Scotland.
Wales is not Scotland, and also Wales don't fuck Scotland. You
I'm
imagine
sure
that, just a
Scottish
whale
people don't fuck Wales either,
humping the top of the fucking Highlands.
We'll catch you in the next one.
I
do look like you're about to join the list on that picture, though, Dan.
That's because he is.
Mate, I look like I'm about to come.